Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV on PlayFrame. Ishgard has need of assistance and we are here to provide. Well, me and, like, 7 other far more capable heroes, so don't y'all worry about Ishgard. It's in good hands. Let's go help out. You're the appointed captain of the Sellsword contingent? Then welcome. There's no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks, and for the present, I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once their advanced skirmishers are slain. You got it. We are coming up upon the last big boss fight, or trial. I guess they're technically called trials. I keep calling them boss fights because that sells more of what they actually are, but there's one more trial remaining in A Realm Reborn. The last one. And the fight itself is honestly not that great, but the music is one of my favorite pieces of music in all of A Realm Reborn. One of the best boss fight themes there is in it, I think. I don't know. I like it. Anyway. There were dragons or something. Hello. Get out of here with this nonsense. Hey, all of y'all cluster together, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. Love that. Now get out of here. Shoo. Shoo, I says. Thank you. Damn dragons. Don't worry, I got it handled. You just sit tight and don't die. Woo. Yikes. Puddles aplenty. Shoo, dragons. Thank you. All right, then. You're welcome, Ishgard. I accept payments in cash, snacks, and conversations with Emmerich. A reasonable asking price, you must admit. Go away, dragons. Oh, a big one. The Horde Commander. You come here. And there we go. All right, then. Fantastic. I return. How are all of you doing with your responsibilities? What news, adventurer? The reinforcements? Decimated, you say? Dravanian devils. Damn their scaly hides. Hold fast to your grief and fury, sir. We will avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Yeah, I guess our crew didn't do super well in those fights. They were looking pretty rough. Not a lot of dragon fighting practice. Sir Marcelin wishes to prepare you for the siege of Ishgard. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the Steps of Faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the Sea of Clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call Danafin's Collar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice-damned witch, Iceheart, stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the Steps of Faith. Should the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. All now rests on us, adventurer. Lead your comrades out onto the Steps of Faith and prepare to meet the Horde. May the Fury guide your blades. All right. Here we go. Oh, I'm ready for some good tunes. Let me gather a team of like-minded individuals. And here we are, literally. I think they've actually all gathered right here for the fight. But just as a goodness. Someone's ready. But just as a formality, here we go. We've got myself as a Dragoon, Dea as a Dragoon, Snowcat as a Reaper, Emmerich as, again, love having you back in the party, as our White Mage healing us, Yukime as a Sage healing us as well, Jera, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, as a Dark Knight, Henri as a Dark Knight, and Camilla as a Dragoon. It's good to have a lot of Dragoons in the party. Y'all are really getting into the spirit. And great seeing you all here. I love that you've all joined. Thank you very much. It's good to see you all here. All right. Let's get in there. Let's see. These steps of faith. The sole means of approaching the city of Ishgard. As well as providing passage across the Sea of Clouds, this great stone bridge also serves to anchor the series of arcane wards known as Danafin's Collar. Long has the Holy See relied upon these barriers to shield the city from Dravanian assault, but it did not reckon upon the brazen actions of Lady Iceheart. The outermost layer of protection has been dispelled, allowing the mighty dragon Vishap to land upon the far end of the Steps of Faith. Leading an army of lesser kin, the massive creature is intent on destroying the exposed foundations of the remaining wards. Take up position alongside the Temple Knights and defend the structure from the ravaging forces of the Horde. Oh, we shall try. Oh, that's big. This boss theme is so good. Darn, that's large. All right, squad. We're doing this. Let's go. All right. So, hey, Monster Hunter fans, you know those really big, like, every one of those games has, like, a big dragon or something that you gotta fight. Just try to, like, do enough damage to it before it reaches a place? That's this. You do not tank this in any sort of traditional way. You just try to do as much damage as possible and not get stepped on and deal with the adds as they come in before it reaches the final series of gates on the way to Ishgard. And as with Monster Hunter, that makes for not the most exciting of fights, but that's okay. Now, there are some other mechanics. It's not just doing straight up damage though. Also like Monster Hunter, there are some fun toys you can play with along the way, like these Bertha cannons. Lucy has been shouting commands to us this whole time, and I would read them, but there's only so much time for so many words around here. So I'm gonna try to do some damage to this thing, and then get out of here. Get out of here, I says. Because those cannons do a lot of damage when they explode, which they are, I think, about to. Yep, there they go. You do not want to be touching those when they go off. I should probably be being a good little Dragoon damage dealer and helping out with all of these adds a little bit. It's fine. Also, a little further on, there will be another set of fancy damage-dealing turret-type places that I hope I can show off effectively. I don't think I've ever actually done it. We'll see if I pull it off. Place your bets. But yeah, this music is just so very epic, and I love it. I'm just shutting up so you can enjoy it a little bit. Also because there's not a whole lot more to say. Dragon's walking. And it's about, I think, to take out... Yep. This big gate here. Blast, they've broken through the second layer. But there are yet 2 more wards beyond that. Fight on! Oh, we will. I'm gonna run to these cannons real quick, try to fire off a couple of shots. I love how Dragoons have a custom run animation for holding that lance. It's very good. But yeah, let's see. Fire! But not for much longer, because I need to be running up some stairs. Actually, I'm gonna go do that right now. So, up here, Monster Hunter fans, you know the Dragonator? This isn't exactly that, but it functions effectively the same way. Just a big emplacement you have on the map, which you have a very limited window to fire. They even call it the Dragon Killer. And, it does a whole lot of damage to the thing. Climb the tower and man the Dragon Killer. Steady now, time your shot. Helpfully, they are even showing us the little ring where the thing will fire, so I'm just gonna wait till it gets a little closer. See those front feet take another step or two. That's good enough. Fire! Boom! A hit! The monster felt that one by the fury. Alright, and now it's stunned and held in place for a little bit. No, it's not. It's just hit. That's fine. I know this fight. Shut up. Let me go be actually useful a little bit. So apparently Lucy is actually in the map, helping us fight somewhere out here. I don't think I've ever noticed her. I've just been told she's around somewhere. I'm trying to keep an eye out. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's just right there. That's cool. That's great. What a great little touch. Anyway, dragooning and whatnot. My job. My literal job. Another ward down. Bleed them for every step. Our defenses grow thin. Horde reinforcements have arrived. Put down those Avis. Alright, we got 2 squad members running to each of these cannons. Fantastic. I will try to help out with these ads, if any survive by the time I get there. Looks like a couple will make it. Hooray. I'm participating. Alright. We're coming up on this last wall here. This fight has gotten harder. Get clear! It's gonna be close. Ooh, we have snares here? I didn't know about snares. Damn those Dravanian devils. Keep faith, this battle's far from lost. The wards are destroyed, pull back. We make our final stand before the Ark of the Worthy. It dodged the bloody missile. A creature of that size. Someone tried to use the gun, but after you've used it once, it's just not gonna work again. So, I'm going to try to use Element Break again. And, see what happens. Good damage. I'm also almost dead because I got stepped on, but I think we did it. Yes! Whew, closer than I've seen that fight get in a long time. Yay! Oh, I'm glad it was an actual contest. Yeah, that's worth the cheer, Durbin. Good job. Apparently, we were 30 seconds away from a wipe. Good job, team. We did it. Good job, all of you. You did great. A huge thank you to all of our lovely fighters. So many good Dragoons. That went fantastically. And I'm very excited to get back to this here story. So let's go on and get to it. The dragons! They're withdrawing! Victory is ours! One of Nidhogg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You've a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. And he's off. And we're back! And there's our squad still. Ah. What a bunch of sweethearts. All hanging out. Dermin, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my Crystal Braves were not found wanting. Commander Leveilleur, Dermin, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. Sounds great. See you in a bit. I too would offer my thanks, Dermin. Through your deeds, we've achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I'm confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you've won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. There's a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we've done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilberd back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squad suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. Oh, gladly. It'll be nice to warm up. Ah. Well, thank you again to our good buddies. And now, I think it is time we returned home. Ah, warmer already. Tataru, how's it going? I'm faced by a merciless mountain of administrative chores. Thankfully, this is one battle I am well equipped to fight. Oh boy, are you. So Minfilia has committed the Scions to Ishgard's cause, has she? Though she makes her pronouncements with unshakable confidence, I can only imagine how agonizing it was for her to arrive at this decision. So many lives at stake. She's a pretty good leader, isn't she? The threat of war sows panic and confusion, and routine tasks can offer a calming stability. Being sure the larder is properly stocked, for instance. I'll leave you to it. The Domans have a lot of practice at this, it seems. All right, let's report. Oh, Minfilia, I don't wish to spoil it, but we winded. Dermin, welcome back. Alphino sent word of the siege. Spoilers, man. And, of course, of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Dermin. Thank you. All in a Dermin's day's work. Anyway. I know you've got like at least 3 problems for me to solve. Let's hear them. Minfilia seems loath to put you to further trouble so soon after your last great exertion. Really? You must be weary, Derman, and now may very well be your only chance to... Antecedent! Hello. A messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a missive for you. The royal seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul'Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah, in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege, you for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek share in the glory of your triumph? But mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce had time to mourn Mumbrida, and I for one am in no mood to carouse, but I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions? Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Curious. I've never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? I'll go check on her. That's definitely way more important than whatever thing you just sent me to do. Tataru! Is everything okay? You have to tell me. Oh. Tataru? Hello? Dermot, I don't think she's here. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Yeah. Flamin? What's going on? Tataru? I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Well, this is important. But not so much so that I won't stop for a half second to actually talk to others or whatever. In Doma, fidelity is a highly prized virtue. Perhaps it's a difference in culture, but this situation lies outside my comprehension. I am confused. What's going on? Do we not have more pressing matters to attend to? A primal shackles its faithful with the bonds of eternal devotion, but I fear the power of Thancred wields over his admirers is rather more fickle. Especially when each realizes she's not the sole object of his affection. What is going on? This is a lot. Ida, are you okay? Oh gods, make it stop. My sides are about to burst. Okay, no, you're fine. You're having a great time, actually. It, turns out that, oh. All of his girlfriends are in town. I hope they're hitting it off. Ladies, please, this is no way to... Oh, hello, Derman. I was just, entertaining some friends. Oh, gods. Well, I leave you to it. Good luck, bud. Tataru! Tataru, you have to be okay or all is lost. Wait, where are you? Tataru? Tataru? Where'd you? Oh, you're up there. Sit tight. Koi friend, help. Okay. Tataru, what's going on? Oh, Derman, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, Derman. I'm glad we had this little chat. What? You're welcome. What? Okay, I'm gonna go... Let's go back, and, What? Tataru, I think I missed a step. Glad I was helpful? At least? My mind is made up. Oh, goodness. Yes, Tataru? You have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Derman made me realize that there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Coltonay have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself, and others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. What a sweetie. Whoa, hey! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help, Antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh, yes. Pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol, and I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I'm able. My thanks, Antecedent. I take my leave of you. Glad you are keeping busy. Well then. If we don't get assigned to help out Hoary Boulder, it'll be a small miracle, but I'm really wanting to see where Tataru's off to. Oh. There's two things. There's two whole things. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it always throws me for a small loop whenever they present me with two main story quests. It just doesn't happen super often. I think we're going to start with this one, though. Minfilia is at a loss for words. The power to defend oneself? Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Urianger mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Mayhaps she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist's Guild in Limsa Lominsa? Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the Guild and see that all is well? It's doubtless unwarranted, but surely I'm not alone in my concern for her safety. Yeah, no, her safety is of primary concern. Let me get myself out there. I am afraid that all world-ending catastrophes are going to need to take a number. Tataru needs something. Or at least we need to make sure that she doesn't, or does. We're going to help Tataru, is what I'm saying, and I think she might be downstairs. We're in the Arcanist's Guild, by the way. You might recognize it. And all the way down the stairs is more Arcanist's Guild. Okay, Tataru? Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh, goodness. Look at your new outfit. You look great. Derman? What are you doing here? Checking up. I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now, at Mistress Thubergheim's behest, I got that wrong, definitely. Sorry. Thubergames? Woof. I must go and complete a special training exercise. Until we meet again. And there she goes. Let's go talk with... Oh boy, I really should refresh my Rugadine name pronunciation memory. I want to say Thubergame. I'm just not 100% sure on the TH sound. I'm worried I'm getting that wrong. Whatever. Hello. Ah, if it isn't Derman. What brings you to the guild? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm a high-level arcanist. Almost forgot. So you are acquainted with our newest member. An arcanist of your experience must see that her potential is somewhat lacking. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. Doubtless you recall receiving similar training under Kalihia's supervision? A thought occurs to me, why not oversee Tataru's training yourself? Given your relationship with the girl and your familiarity with the task, I think you the ideal choice. You need only head to the cliffs south of the Zephyr Gate as before and observe at a distance. I think I will. And I have done enough arcanisting to actually remember this bit. Tataru is being sent out to do one of the very first quests that you'll be given as an arcanist. It's rather cute. Let's go find her. Is she just like right outside this way? Maybe? I want to say yes. We'll find out. This is the ferry. This is definitely not the right way. In my defense, I've like walked out the literal gates of all of these towns probably fewer than 10 times each. Once you learn to warp, I mean, why bother? Welcome to Lenosha, everyone, and fates in Lenosha. No, thank you. So let's see. She's been sent here to investigate these crates. If you get into arcanisting, you will be given a similar task. Let's keep an eye out. It really is a lovely area. Or Azure sees to Pirate's Port, where she met her shining jewel. For to bring the smuggler's plans to naught came the lass whom none could fool. Beat 'em with a backdraft, got 'em with a gust, deck 'em with a downburst, go carbuncle, go! Oh, are those crates I spy? Ah, and this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Carbuncle? That usually doesn't happen on this quest. Oh dear. Ah! Come back, Carbuncle! Come back! Oh dear. Let's go help. Tataru! Is everything okay? Tataru? You good? You alright? I should have known you'd come, Derman. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. I'm betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I'll inform Mistress Thubergame of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Really feel bad about saying her name over and over. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. Oh, poor thing. This won't do it all. We must help. But first we must go speak with... what's her name? Okay, I looked it up. And there's still... the last syllable I'm still a little bit unsure about, but TH sounds for Rougadian names are actually more of a hard T sound, or closer to that, so two. Y sounds are long E, or sounds like long E, so two beer. And this is the EI is the only one I'm unsure of. It should be either like, I'm guessing something like game or Gaim. Possibly game, I'm not sure for entirely, but like two beer game, something like that. Two beer Gaim? Whatever. Close enough. Ah, back so soon? How fared our fledgling Arcanist? Abysmally, Mistress Tubergheim. Abysmally, as Derman will testify. I'm going with that pronunciation. I was wrong to become an Arcanist. Wrong as usual. I'm completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? You're too kind, Mistress Tubergheim. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. What a little sweetheart. Tataru, you alright? You don't look alright. Tataru's considering her next course of action and how you might aid her in it. Oh, yes. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. But that is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer? I would love nothing more. Wonderful. Then to Costa del Sol we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. What are you up to? You and your... Wait a minute. Oh, hey, another friend. Hehe. All right, but let's see. To Costa del Sol, let's go. Ah, finally a nice, beautiful, sunny day at Costa del Sol. Have we actually had one yet? I feel like it's always night or raining at the beach resort. How sad is that? You're adorable. Yes, this is it. This is where the man at the Drowning Wench told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in the battle last time, let's be off. Oh, I'm here to help. So, Tataru, what do you need? Boy, those are large crabs. Tataru? Here to assist. What fortune, I've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. You got it. Everything stay away. Tataru's working. Everything good? Tataru? Is there a place I'm supposed to stand here? Oh, yes, there is. I thought I was doing a good job keeping watch. I was supposed to do it from here, though. Oh well. A hostile presence. Yeah, goodness. That there is. So hostile. And sturdy. Look at you. All right, then. We got us a whole thing. Seriously, how do you have so much health? I'm like 20 levels above you. It's wild. There we go. Fixed it. Well fought, Derman, well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep Flamin waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Laminson's markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, Derman, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? There's a lot of Scions in the running for Best Scion. But she's a strong contender. And that pick only gets harder the further we get into this series. Anyway, let's get back to the Rising Stones. Minfilia, I've returned with a report. Welcome home, Derman. I gather you found Tataru in Limsa Laminsa? My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure. And while it did not end as she hoped, I suspect that it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. Happy to help. And I think that's probably all we're going to do for today. Honestly, I'm fairly certain that we're going to finish A Realm Reborn next week. I'm, like... It's hard to estimate exactly how long quests are going to be, but I'm pretty sure next week is going to be it. That's pretty exciting. So, I'll see y'all then for that. Take care until then, all of you. See you Monday. A goodbye.